Welcome to Rollout Mountain.
And if this is your first time here, then you're in for a treat. This is an all-new series of races just for the sake of racing. We pick two cars we want to see matched up together, and then we see who could get down the mountain the fastest. It's just the best 2 out of 3 heats wins. We had so much fun with the classic European cars in Race 2, we decided to go back across the pond and find 2 more contestants.
So let's get to it and meet today's racers.
Up first, we have a student driver. It's Ms. Wendy Sumner from Westminster, England, in her great-uncle's twice-removed 1967 Austin minivan. And just for the record, that's Mini Space Van, not minivan. It's a van made by Mini that's mini, which makes it a minivan, but not a minivan.
I think they get it. Let it go, Al.
Oh, you know what I mean. And it says here, Wendy is in university studying to be a psychology major.
And she'll be up against this 2008 Mark V Volkswagen Golf GTI, driven by Mr. Hans-Josef Kopp.
Whoa! We let cops race on the mountain? I mean, I know we close off the road, but I'm not really sure if we have all the proper permits and stuff to make this really, quote-unquote, legal.
Relax, Al. Hans Josef's last name is Kopp, with a K. If you took a second to read it, it's right there on the screen. Anyway, Hans is from Schenkenberg, Germany, and he actually works as an ATM machine servicer.
Wait, so he's an ATM crook?
Al, that's just a fancy way to say repairman. Now let's stop blabbing and get this race started before we need a repairman to fix our subscriber count. Here we are at the top of Red Line Ridge. Our student, Wendy Sumner, in the Mini is in lane 1.
And Hans Josef, not a cop, is in lane 2. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go! They're off!
Blast off! Whoa, hard landings!
Hans makes it back on his wheels and is across the line.
Let's see it again in the replay. This one kicked immediately into high gear, Barry.
They were both fighting for the lead coming down Red Line Ridge.
And once they hit the jump in Clunker Cliff, they took off like bottle rockets.
But they land like rock-filled bottles, while Hans Josef is able to barrel roll and get that Mark V Golf back on its wheels.
It's a whole different story for our student because Wendy slides that minivan onto its roof, and then she hits our second dirt jump right in the middle of Victory Lane Valley.
And while that does get that little car back on its wheels, unfortunately it slams her into the wall and her car immediately shuts off.
And speaking of off, Hans Josef was not off the accelerator because he flies across the line and slams into the safety rocks.
The other thing Mr. Kopp slammed into was our scorecard, because he just scored the first win of this race. We are back at the ridge for Heat 2. Quick lane change now sees the Golf GTI in lane 1.
And let's hope our student has better luck starting off in lane 2.
3, 2, 1, go! Here we go!
Big jump!
Pandemonium!
Wendy is back on her wheels and across the line!
Incredible! Let's watch it again!
Now we got a race going, Barry.
Again, the competition was fierce coming down Red Line Ridge.
And man, we're really gonna have to do something about those cameras in Clunker Cliff next season because everyone seems to be avoiding the clunkers in Clunker Cliff by launching themselves into the stratosphere.
Yes, Al, but those big jumps also result in big calamity once they land in Victory Lane Valley. Look at the way Hans Josef Kopp almost accomplishes a complete front flip.
Emphasis on almost, because he comes down so hard on his roof and can't recover. Unlike our student Wendy, who comes down on her right wheels and is able to barrel roll, drift, and get herself pointed in the right direction inches before she crosses the line. I know she's majoring in psychology, but she may be minoring in showboating, because that performance was awesome.
And one more place Wendy put on a performance is on our scorecard, because this race is now all tied up. It's the final heat. The racers are back to their original starting positions.
We are all tied up. It looks like the student is trying to give a lesson, and the ATM repairman is looking to cash in.
Not bad, Al. Not bad.
You like that? What I was really gonna say is it looks like the student is gonna become the...
No. Al, for once, just quit while you're ahead.
3, 2, 1, go!
Massive air!
They collide! It's a mess!
Wendy across the line and Hans is right behind her.
Wow! One last replay.
What a great race!
All 3 heats, these racers were perfectly matched coming down Redline Ridge.
And likewise for the jump in Clunker Cliff. They get so much air, I thought they were gonna jump off the mountain and land all the way down at the Scrapyard junkyard.
But again, it's in the valley where things go off the rails. Hans goes for broke and tries to block Wendy into the wall, and that causes him to hit the dirt jump in the middle of the road, which does get him back on his wheels.
And again, Wendy shows how good she is at drifting that little Mini, because she's actually able to slide that thing under Hans's Golf as he's coming off the jump. And again, she's able to get that thing pointed in the right direction as she speeds across the line.
Unlike Hans, who went all out in reverse trying to catch up but ends up clipping the wall, and that cost him getting across the line first. And that didn't just cost him the heat, because now with her second win, Wendy is today's winner.
Wendy came up this mountain a student, and she's leaving back to London as a master.
And while Hans Josef pulled off an impressive Heat 1 win, he just couldn't repeat that performance again.
And now his ATM needs service.
What are you talking about, Al?
He needs service ATM at the mountain. Get it? He needs help here because he just lost big time.
Al, be nice.
Fine. How about this? We hope you enjoyed today's race, fans. Please leave us a comment and hit that like button. And don't forget to share this video and subscribe to our channel.
That was a pretty good sign-off, Al. And before I sign off, I just want to say thank you all for watching, and I hope you'll join us again next time we go down Roll Out Mountain.
But in the meanwhile, be sure to check out our playlist to catch up on all our other tournaments and events. And if that's still not enough Scrapyard Diecast racing action for you, go check out our Shorts channel and subscribe.